Hello friends, welcome to Salty Smiles. My name is Alan, this is Salty, and today we are making wings. What are wings? Wings are vegan wings. I'm actually making this for my dear friend's birthday party. I'm so excited to show you guys what I did. Let's go. First things first, disclaimer, there are dogs barking everywhere today. Dogs! Shh. Dogs. I am not an authority on making seitan. I figured out how to do it because of TikTok. It's really fascinating. There's a lot of science behind it. First things first, you're gonna need flour. What's interesting about making seitan and how viral it's become is 5 years ago, everyone was gluten-free. But right now, everyone is eating pure gluten, pure vital wheat gluten. Y'all realize that seitan's not gluten-free, right? Like, this is literally pure gluten. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to hydrate your flour and knead it into a ball. I am using a 2-to-1 ratio at around a 50 to 55% hydration. So that means I put 10 cups of flour into my bowl and I added 5 cups of water. I kneaded it until it became a sticky mess, and that's it. That's all I did. There are 2 processes here. You could either take the kneaded ball and knead it for a bit, work it out, and that will help to develop the gluten structure, which is what we're eating, the vital wheat gluten, which is seitan. Or you can do what I did, which is knead it into the sticky mess, and then I threw it into the fridge overnight. This process is called autolyzing, and when you autolyze something, it's allowing the protein, the gluten structure within your dough to develop naturally. And you know your gluten is developing when you see these webs, these little sticky gluten webs.
That's vital.
– 24 hours later, I pulled out my dough ball, my dough mess, and now comes the washing. What you're doing is you're removing the starch from the gluten. Flour is composed of 3 things. There's bran, which you never see in our flour anymore, unless it's whole wheat. I think whole wheat flour has bits of the bran in it. That's why it's whole wheat. There is the gluten, which is what everyone is allergic to / not allergic to anymore. And then there is the starch, and we are trying to remove the starch. And it's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So you just take the bowl, you fill it up with cold water, and you just start massaging the thing. I did this process, and then you rinse. So bowl, dry, rinse. I did this process for about 5-7 minutes. You want your water to start running clear. It will never run completely clear. And you don't want to over knead it because then you'll have chewy seitan.
So you wash it, and then what's the next thing you're going to do?
Season it.
Okay.
Yeah. After you get to the point where your water is running relatively clear, that is when we're going to season our seitan. And because I am making wings, I am going with a bit of this Mrs. Dash lemon pepper seasoning, and I'm also using my favorite for fast food, Lowry's. Throw in some Lowry's, throw in some Mrs. Dash, massage it on both sides, and now we're going to take our seitan, rip it into boneless wing-sized shapes, knead it until it's wing-like, and then I set it to the side. Actually, my pieces were a little big, so I took them and I cut them all in half. At this point, we are going to dredge them, which is just covering them in flour again.
So you bread them before you fry them?
Mm-hmm. And we are going to pan fry them. What this does is it creates a sear on the outside, sort of like the skin on wings. After I seared them, this is where the extra flavor comes in. I found these, hang on, they're still here. These not chicken bouillon cubes. And I just prepared them to the package directions, and we are going to simmer, keyword simmer. You have to simmer your seitan. If you boil it, you're going to develop super chewy, super tough gluten. So we are going to just simmer our seitan. Actually, I brought it up to a simmer. I noticed that my flame was too high, even on the lowest setting, so I just turned it off. and you're just going to let it sit in this hot water for, I did 15 minutes. You could do 30, you could do an hour, depending on the size of your seitan. But since I was doing smaller bites, I felt that like 15 minutes was okay. Like, that's all I needed. And then after that, all I did was drain this of this liquid, and I tried it at this point. And if you checked out my Instagram, you will see that even at this point, these were delicious. They tasted like McDonald's chicken nuggets, like crazy. Seitan vegan McDonald's chicken nuggets. So at this point, all you have to do is wait for the final fry. So I would start getting your sauce ready. I made lemon pepper wet because why not? So to make lemon pepper wet vegan wing sauce, you're going to need some plant-based butter.
You gotta think of it eyebrows first. So it's eyebrows, then sweat.
I used the leftover of my truff hot sauce. So these were truffle lemon pepper wet wings. And instead of white vinegar, I just threw in lemon juice and some black pepper to taste. Wing sauce is really easy, guys. Stop complicating it. After that, all that's left to do is the second fryer on the wings. I was contemplating using my air fryer, but I felt like, why not go all out? So I just pan fried, deep fried these. They're really like thin, so like once I covered my pan in some oil, and then I just toasted them up. I fried them on both sides, and then I put them in a tray.
Perfect.
Put some celery and carrots, took my plant-based ranch, and we're off to the party.
Let's go. Pudding, you can't go. Sorry.
My friend's birthday party was great. It was super cute. Everyone there was fully vaxxed, and it was socially distanced and outside.
They got the snacks. Fully vaxxed snacks. Fully vaxxed snacks.
And I think Rana really enjoyed the wings. I really hope she did.
You got the extra spicy or the regular?
I got the regular.
Okay. Tell me how you feel.
Okay. This is good.
Thanks. They kind of turn out more like McNuggies, but I'm about
I
it.
still like them.
I do like them a lot.
They're really good.
These though, they're gonna kill somebody.
They were delicious. By the time we left, they were all gone. And yeah, I tossed them at the party with the sauce because I didn't want them to get soggy. And they were great actually for hours. Like we were eating them into the night. Salty. The vegan wings were a success. They were awesome texture, awesome flavor. You could do a lot of things with this. I really want to try the pulled chicken stuff. So yeah, I think I'll be trying the TikTok Vital Wheat Gluten washed wheat gluten starch seitan recipe sometime soon. Again, that'd be great. If you guys like this content, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me a lot. I started making TikToks this week, so if you like my TikTok short things, give me some love. Let me know what kind of content you like. Follow me on TikTok. It's saltysmiles.yt. Follow me on Instagram. It's saltysmiles.yt. Should I make a Facebook? Should it be called saltysmiles.yt? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Stay smiling. Bye-bye. Bye.
Finish!